students, I am going to go through your neoplasm assignment. So a couple of different things when we start this off. I'm just going to show you how I just started here with the encoder. I have a male age 65, admitted on 1/3/2019, discharged on 1/5/2019. So again, you always need to make sure you look at the year, the date. So let's look to see what happened. The gentleman came in with coughing up blood. They ended up admitting the patient for diagnostic eval and procedure. So it talks about the bronchoscopy, which they did brushings and washings and aspiration. They then went into the left upper lobe. Brushings were taken. They did a lavage. Cytology, again, just gives us our diagnosis of the upper lobe. So our final diagnosis is Oat cell carcinoma of the left upper lobe of the lung and emphysema. Okay, here it does also state that we review the clinical documentation, determine the root operation of the PCS definitions. You need to determine the surgical approach, how the bronchoscopy typically entered into the patient's body. And then we get into our drainage, which kind of gives us a good information here on what to code for our root. So for our principal diagnosis, let's just go ahead and I'm going to pull up the coding book. So with that, even if I go to, I'm going to start off here with carcinoma. Okay, then if we go into Oat cell, it will tell us to see neoplasm malignant by site. Okay, so if I am here, then I am going to go to lung. And we know it was the upper lobe. And this is malignant primary. So we have C34. I'm going to click on that. And right here, it's upper lobe, left bronchus or lung. So that gives me my diagnosis. And then the additional diagnosis here, we are going to have the emphysema. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at our two procedure codes. So I am going to go ahead and switch right over here to procedures. My system catch up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the ICD-10 PCS. So we are going to go with 0B9. System is a little slow here today. We're in the respiratory. Okay, and we are doing the lower lobe of the bronchus left. So we are going to then go to G. Sorry about that, it's the upper lung lobe. Disregard that. And then I have 8, which is via natural or artificial opening, endoscopic. And then we just kind of go here towards the end where we have, put that over here, we have Z, and then diagnostic since it is biopsy. So that is our first one. Apologize, that's a G. Now our next one, we are going to go with the 8, which is the upper lobe bronchus left. Okay, so we have upper lung, and then we also have upper lobe bronchus, and it does state that if you read through the procedure itself where we did do the biopsy. So with that, if we go ahead and clear it, so then we have 0, B988, again, natural or opening, and then ZX. All right, so with that, now let's get this all put into the encoder. I'm going to go ahead and continue. It does state that this patient went home. So we're going to hit home. I am going to bypass the admit. Principal diagnosis is going to be C34.12. Okay. We don't have any tobacco abuse. It's stated that right away. We disregard those notes. And we have J43. And that is going to be for our emphysema. Okay, and then I need to come down. I need to add procedure. We're going to add 0B9 G8BX. Okay, so let's add our next one. Okay, so on that note then, go down here. Per the encoder, MSDRG case is 182. You hear the MDC is 004, which you didn't have to put down. Per the encoder, what is the relative weight? With the relative weight is right here, 0.7951. Okay, so then case number 2. With this one here, we have a 71-year-old female. I'm just going to switch it here to female, 71. And again, my dates here are going to be 07/2019. And then discharged on 1/15/2019. And here it does state to home. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out to see what we have. They came in with the pelvic mass per patient's ER outpatient biopsies. Now this was done before, so we aren't coding these. These were done on 12/2018. This confirmed ovarian cancer with metastasis to the omentum. The patient's being admitted to have surgical treatment. So here we need to code for on 1/8. The pathology confirmed carcinoma of the left ovary, extensive metastasis to the omentum. Okay, so with that, it just gives our procedure then. They removed the uterus, the upper vagina. They did a salpingo-oophorectomy. 1/15, patient was discharged home. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off here. We need the principal diagnosis for the cancer. So we know the cancer, so let's go ahead in here and we know that here we have carcinoma of the left ovary. I'm just going to say carcinoma. It's going to tell me again. My system's a little slow and it would work a little bit faster if I was in diagnosis. Okay, carcinoma. Again, it tells us to see neoplasm by sight. So I can just go right to my neoplasm. I'm going to go ahead and click in ovary. All right, and we know with the ovary that it is the primary site. So I'm going to go C56, and it is the left ovary, which makes a 0.2. Okay, so then here, true or false. C786 is an additional code assigned per the documentation in the case. Okay, so with this, the correct answer is true. So let's just go ahead and type in C78.6. This is going to be malignant neoplasm of the retroperitoneum. So that is our secondary diagnosis. Our PCS code, we have a lot going on here. Again, they did a lot of different procedures. So let's just run through all of these. We have 0UT. Okay, this is resection first. And what are we doing? We're taking out both ovaries. Open procedure. and then we have ZZ. Okay, so that's our first one. This is again the bilateral oophorectomy. Okay, our next procedure is going to be 0DT U. Okay, again, resection. These are taken completely out. See if I can get up here to U, which is the omentum. Okay, and then with that we have 0 with it being open and ZZ. Okay, so now we've taken out both ovaries, we've taken out the omentum. Clear. Let's go to our second procedure, which is 0UT. And then this one's going to be 9, which is the uterus. Okay, because they did do a hysterectomy. And again, this is open. Everything's open here. And then the last thing with this one here, with it's also a Z, no qualifier. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our next one, 0UT. Okay, we have resection again. This one is C. They took out the cervix. 0ZZ. And then we have 0UT. And then we took out the fallopian tubes. 0ZZ. And then our last procedure, 0UB, is excision. And that's going to be with the G, vagina, because it only took part of it out. That's why we're using excision. Remember, resection, they're taking completely out, where excision is only part. Okay, so we have looking up those codes. So let's go ahead and put it in the encoder quick. So my first diagnosis, principal diagnosis, is C56.2. Okay, I'm going to add a diagnosis. And that's going to be C78.6. Add procedure. I'm going to pause the tape and then just put all these procedures in. Okay, so I have all the procedures in. Let's look. The MSDRG is 737. We also have the relative weight, 2.0315. So let's go ahead, and the last one here. We have, per case here, this patient had a splenectomy with lymph node biopsies. We have a lymphoblastic B-cell lymphoma. That is what we are going to go with our first diagnosis. Okay, right there, lymphoblastic. And then our splenectomy. This one shouldn't have been too hard. And then the lymph node biopsy. Remember, we're going to end up here with excision, and we're going to go with diagnostic. And then I'm going to go ahead and figure out the MSDRG for you. A couple of different things here. I put everything in. Just remember that this patient is 55 and look at the year. That makes a big difference. With this, okay, they're saying that our procedure doesn't match up with our diagnosis, which in reality, correct, it doesn't, because we were coding the cancer. They're saying that it was a splenomegaly, but actually the patient did have the lymphoma. So this is a good instance where, they aren't going to match up, but they did go ahead and take the spleen out and did the second procedure, which was the diagnostic approach for the biopsy. So then here we have our 822 and 1.2098. Anybody has any questions on this unit, make sure you let me know.